Tottenham 1, Aston Villa 2. We already talked about all the bear and tell. Not good enough. I think that, like I said, they've got this season, and if they don't do anything this season, sorry, you're gone. Because £100 million to spend. And I'm sorry, we remind ourselves about Moira, Lamella, Bergwijn, all these players that we said were not good enough, and we got Tell bloody and Alderweireld, and they're not no better than those two players, and they had to play with bloody Son in the team, and I've heard people wanting Son back. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's your boy Mr. Box Office from Mr. Box Office TV, back with another video for you today. Tottenham 1, Aston Villa 2. And yeah, it's one of those games where we didn't play well. In the end, we didn't play well at all. The attack lost us this game today. And yeah, it was defensively, you can't really have a go at it. Can't really have a go at Danzo when he came on when he was in the starting lineup for Romero. Can't really have a go at the defence so much, even though we stood still for the 2 goals and really should have done better with those and stopped those goals from happening from Rodgers and Benendia. But when I get people saying that we need to give Alderweireld a chance, Matis Tell a chance, I say, I'll go to what happened last season. We saw nothing from them last season. Richarlison again, I don't even know why he came on. I don't even know why Richarlison came on for Tell, because he was absolutely useless as well, like Johnson. So when you've got that, you're not really surprised that we lose games, because who really scores for us? The only player that really looks decent is Kudos, and he's going to run out of steam soon. He's going to run out of steam. First half, we started well. We were on the front foot. We scored the goal from Bentancur. It's a good play from Tottenham. In the box, Bentancur, close range, scores the goal. Puts us in ahead and gets us going straight away. Then Kudos scores. Unfortunately, it's offside. He takes the goal really well. Good ball over the top. And he shoots in the bottom corner, but it's offside. But after that, Aston Villa composed themselves. Onana's back in the team for Aston Villa, and you saw with McGuinn, then you've got Marlon up front, who had a chance as well, but got into the game. Rodgers, who's grown into the game as well, and he's the one that scored the goal. It was after Merlin's had the chance, and he missed it wide. And then it was Rodgers, who from outside the box, puts it back in the top corner from outside the box. 1-1. And so it's kind of an equal game. It was a very frustrating first half. We saw Spurs fans leaving the game. I was getting frustrated as well. I could see it was going. It was going to happen. It was coming. It was coming, the goal.
Trust me, fam.
It was coming. It was coming, the goal by Aston Villa, and that's why they equalised, and that was it. So then the second half happens. We started well again. Press well. Bentancur's pressing again. He does that really well, to be fair to Bentancur, even though I don't rate him too much. But again, Aston Villa managing the game really well, and we were missing chances. We missed a chance with Bentancur with a header. It was a good cross in, and he really should have scored from it. Could have been 2-1 Tottenham. But then what happens? Aston Villa go down the other end. Benendia, who came on from a sub, got the ball, put it right in the bottom corner, past Vicario, and that was 2-1 Aston Villa. And then Aston Villa managed the game very, very, very well. They didn't look in trouble at all. And the problem was with the goal against that for Aston Villa is that we're taking so long to bring on Mamani and Bergwijn. And then that's when the goal happened. And that was the frustration watching the game. And it's been a frustration for quite a while now. I know we've beaten all the teams like West Ham, we've beaten Leeds, but there are still things there where there are growing pains where I don't think we're as good as what people are saying we are. And I still think there's still question marks on the manager, Thomas Frank. And listen, I've got nothing against Thomas Frank. You know I've got nothing against Thomas Frank. But I ain't that guy who's going to just lie to myself. You know the truth. There's a reason why XG is not great. We score goals, mostly our goals. Now, I don't really talk about XG, but you can see that there's still a lot more things that are not a problem, and the attack is the main problem for me. Yes, you can say defensively look good, but again, he had an easy job of doing that, getting that defence really good, because our defence was crap last season with Ange Postecoglou. And I feel that this is just what I've been seeing the last how many weeks now. Now, yeah, we're always going to lose games. Thomas Frank said that, but there's times when, and I think this sums it up today, when we've got possession, we're terrible. We're absolutely terrible. We don't know what to do with it. We're passing it about, but it just doesn't feel like it's flowing. Now, that's going to take time. I understand that. Now, I've told you what I say about time. I can't not watch the matches. You know, I'm not going to not watch the matches, but when we're in possession, we really struggle, and I think Aston Villa knew that, and that's why they looked very defensive. And when they went on, that's why they were very effective in this game, and they got the goals when they had it. And then when we were trying to go on the attack, we struggled. We really, really did struggle to try and to open them up. And we did have a few chances, but we're just decision making was really bad, and with players. And the only one that I could say right now, and I do think Mawani had a good cameo in that sense, but he just didn't make the right decision. Decision making was terrible. So it's not really it's just frustrating. It's frustrating to watch, boring to watch as well certain times. You can see it from the Tottenham fan base, and it's sent from ticket sales as well, because there's not a lot of people. A lot more people hang about after the second goal. They all went. So I'm not the only one that's downhearted about this, and I've been like this for a long time now. So, and yeah, regardless if the defence looks good, if your attack is not good and they're not doing enough, being critical in the critical areas, your defence is always going to suffer. And that's what I think happened today. And they were very clever, Aston Villa. Very, very, very clever. Paulinho, Bentancur, do you really need those two in midfield? Javi Simmons, what did he do rather than just getting fouling? What did he do? What did he do? He did nothing in the attack. We already talked about Alderweireld and Tell. Not good enough. I think that, like I said, they've got this season, and if they don't do anything this season, sorry, you're gone, because £100 million to spend. And I'm sorry, we remind ourselves about Moira, Lamela, Bergwijn, all these players that we said were not good enough, and we've got Tell and bloody and Alderweireld, and they're not no better than those two players, and they had to play with bloody Son in the team, and I've heard people wanting Son back. People want Son back, and look at how Son was so crap last season. But I mean, at least Son will get some assists and some goals. This is the problem. So this is why I can't do this nonsense anymore. And this is going to cost us. This is the levels now we've got to talk now. You know, levels we've got to talk about, quality. Yeah, I know we're not going to get the best. No, you're not. But you've got to compete. And we can't be feeling sorry for players. Because we didn't feel sorry for Moira. And I didn't rate Moira. But we got rid of Moira, didn't we? I didn't really rate Lamela. But Lamela was better than what we had. Bergwijn. So no, I'm not having it. I am not having it anymore with this anymore. And yeah, people say I'm going over the top, but yours truly has been truthful the whole time about Thomas Frank. I've not lied. I've not sat there and said, oh, this is good. Oh, we're going to be title contenders or top four. I said, no. Have I seen this with Postecoglou? Have I seen this with Antonio Conte? Look how that worked out. And we had Harry Kane. Sums it all up with our strike force right now. And I'm sorry. I think there's certain players, and I am not going to change on it. Certain players have got this season and they're done. And that's the thing with Richarlison's done for me. He was done for me a long time ago. But Alderweireld and Tell, sorry, it's this season and that's it. Done. If it doesn't happen, get rid. Get rid. Chelsea are much more ruthless than this. I see Brighton more ruthless than this. Sorry. And that's why we lost this game today, because of the attack. That's it for me. That's my review on this game today. You can look at all the other things later on, but for me, that just sums it up for me, this game. And Thomas Frank has got to work on this. Growing pains, I've told. Well, this is growing pains right now. Please like and subscribe to the video and the channel. Trying to get to 2,000 subscribers. Less reactive content, because I'm seemingly feeling like I'm talking the same thing every single time on these videos now, and it's not changing the way that I feel at the moment about this team. But take care of yourselves. See you in the next video. And as always, if you didn't know, get to know. Support your boy, Mr. Box Office. Subscribe and like. And come on, you Spurs. And I'm out.